Hi Libra. I'm going to do a reading about you and your ex. This is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra. Keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. I do these readings once in a while because people continuously ask me in comments, will you do a reading about the ex? And I would say that the majority of my personal messages are love readings. And over half of those readings are about an ex that someone's been out of union with for at least 6 months or more. And when I say out of union, like no communication of any kind. Unrequited love is very difficult to get past. There is a statistic that claims that it takes the average person 6 months to 2 years to get over someone that they casually dated for less than 3 months and only slept with just a few times. So if you're beating yourself up about that, you're not alone. I do these readings once in a while to help you understand what happened between you and another person, because you just don't understand what was going on. So this is a general reading, and hopefully it will help you guys move on because it really stumps us and holds us back when we obsessively hang on to a person. It's like even bad for your immune system and your lymphatic system when you try to stop time and you don't create new patterns in your brain. So this is just to help you move on. I did pull all the cards out. I never choose my cards. I let you guys watch me drop the cards sometimes, but when I let them drop off camera, I can sit here with coffee and stare at them and listen, and Spirit and I have a chat about it. So this is what I got. First of all, it's over. They're not coming back. Let me save you the suspense. We ended on the Hermit in the World. They're over. It's over. They're not coming back. But this will explain what happened between the two of you. Let's see if this is your story. If the Oracle cards pick up on your story, then we're probably on the right path for you, and this is your reading. So in the beginning, perfect match and love lyrics. You guys might have liked listening to the same kind of music. You might have eaten Chinese food together. You thought it was a perfect match, and you really liked the song that was being sung to you and the song you were singing to this person. It felt really, really good in that way. It was interesting. Satin sheets, seduction, and leather, lust bound came out. Then you guys started sleeping together, and clearly it was very steamy. Some of you, it was very steamy. And this really draws us in. When someone seduces us or we seduce them, your person does see themselves as the Knight of Wands and the Magician. So they might be a fire sign. And it was pretty hot and heavy with this person, or somebody really wanted that. And, I think that that's what happens. And then that led you up in the air. Oh my, were you on cloud nine? And somebody made some kind of proposal. It doesn't necessarily mean somebody got down on one knee, but somebody, like, you envisioned this happening. You might have talked about this. That might have been what made you float up into the air. See, he's got a little heart in that box. I think you envisioned this, or someone might have made a proposal or a proposition, or, you know, really made it clear what they wanted. Clearly that was you, Libra, based on the cards I've got. You show me, Libra, that how you feel about this whole thing now is long term and on the mend. Some of you got a baby out of the deal. But some of you are saying, look, I want long term in my life. This hurt me. I'm on the mend. I'm healing from this. Your person, the way they saw this relationship and the way they view it now, past love and casual dating. So you were part of their past, part of their growing process. There are two children on this card, and they viewed you as a casual person. This is how they remember you. Okay. You might have remembered them differently, but this is how they remember you, as part of their growing process and from their past, and someone that they casually dated. So if that's hurting you to hear, it might be because you visualize long term way too quickly in the relationship, because your person only ever saw you as someone casual, but that they did have feelings for you. At the bottom of my Romance Oracle deck, I do have winter. So it's the dead of winter between the two of you now. Things have gone cold. You might have met during the winter time. You might have broken up during the winter time, but this is where it is right now. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Cups. I did this all in the upright because it gives best case scenarios. I do read all in the upright on occasion, and I just make it clear to Spirit that that's what I'm doing, and it obliges. So you have choices. Your person has choices. You might be fantasizing about this person. When the Seven of Cups comes, this is wishful thinking and an illusion. But you have choices, okay? And your person had choices too. There you are. You're the High Priestess and the Empress. You're an island. And you are showing me that you're an empress, or that you want an empress. And you want to have high standards now. You want to be able to hear your intuition. Queen of Cups. So for my hetero masculines, I think you guys are looking for an amazing woman. Even for, this doesn't matter. It can be same-sex relationship. You're looking for relationship. And my feminines that are into guys, you expect something serious, but right now you're closing your eyes. You're holding still, listening to your intuition. A lot of you really are ready for something serious, and you're just still healing on the mend with the Four of Swords, wanting to be the Queen of Cups, wanting to be the Empress, wanting, right now you're the High Priestess with choices, listening to intuition. The way your person saw themselves in this relationship with you, Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Now, you showed me Three of Coins, or Knight of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles here, Queen of Coins. You're showing me, Libra, Three of Coins to the King of Coins. So it looks like you were both ready for a serious relationship. If this was a masculine, they might now currently be running around with an earth sign or a married woman. That's only true if you know it, though. And but they did see you as a mature person, or they saw themselves as nurturing and practical and grounded. They might have been married and running around on you, or running around on that person, but they were ready for a serious relationship. They wanted something grounded, but they also saw themselves as the Knight of Wands in your relationship. It was very passionate. It was very passionate. They might have let you create this environment for them, okay, if you were the feminine. But they very much saw themselves as a young, hot Knight of Wands sleeping with an older woman, maybe, or an older man, even, something like that. You show me the way you see yourself, the Three of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So you're seeing yourself as the king. You're seeing yourself as the more mature person. Even if this is a masculine, they saw themselves in queen energy. The king is the full power of the suit. Doesn't matter if it's male or female. It's the full power of the suit. Women can be that too. Women can be the empress and the emperor and the king of cups and the king. You can be a king too, my ladies. But you were looking for something serious, and this was a labor of love for you. You were willing to work on it. Some of you were in a third party situation and you knew it and you stayed in it, but I didn't get that anywhere. Oh, yes, yeah, I did. Three of Cups. You saw them as the Three of Cups and the Lovers. So some of you knew you were in a triangulation and you thought, if I put in the work, if I show this person that I am willing to learn about them, and I think you thought you were trying to show them all the work you were putting into it, and you wanted something serious out of the relationship. The way they feel about you now, Libra, Five of Pentacles to Temperance. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, an earth sign, an air sign. We have Virgo, we have fixed sign here, we have Taurus here, Leo, Gemini, but it could be any sign. They are lonely. And I think, but they're also showing me temperance. Temperance, everyone says that, first of all, this is my personal opinion. I think the card of temperance is grossly misinterpreted by tarot readers all over the damn internet, and it drives me insane. Does this mean a card of soulmate and healing? It can, but temperance is an aloof energy. They do not show you a lot of emotion. They do not show you a lot of passion. It's calm, it's moderate, it's the middle way. That's all they show is the middle way. You can't really tell what temperance is feeling. Yes, they do probably want healing. Yes, they do probably want perspective at this point. Temperance comes when it's called for. This person needed to be reminded of the purpose of the relationship. Okay. And I think at this point, they won't show you their feelings. Temperance, you can't really tell how a person feels. It's like a gray area, gray rock almost. They were lonely. And I think because there are no cups here, there are no cups for this person. There aren't for you either. You got swords in your emotions. I think all this was ever about was just not feeling lonely and like a holding pattern for them. The way you feel about them, because they're just showing me that aloof, sage energy. The way you're feeling, Libra, Queen of Swords to the Six of Swords, you're like, okay. I think you really stuck it to them. I think you made it very clear what you wanted. I think you stopped showing them your emotions and started showing them your sword and made it very, very clear about what you want. And you had to move on. I think you see yourself as moving on with your head held high. And the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords will come up with a good solution. And you probably said, look, you can get in this boat and come with me, and we can move to calm waters. You could stop running around. You can stop being crazy and being a Knight of Wands. I'm a King of Pentacles. You're a Queen of Pentacles. Let's work on this. Okay, let's work on this. But I'll go with or without you. The way you see your person, Three of Cups to the Lovers. So you see your person as a person that did want to date you and was a good friend. You might have openly dated with them. You see them as a person that likes to openly date and have a lot of fun and not settle down. And the lovers, yes, you saw them as a lover. They saw you as a lover, but the lovers has choices. I think you always have wanted like some healing with this person. This suggests a pretty strong connection for sure, but you saw them as not committed. The lovers with the Three of Cups is not committed. The way they see you, the King of Swords to the Six of Cups. Now, if this is a masculine, they do miss you. They recall you fondly. You were a past love. You were part of the past. It was innocent and sweet. But if this is a masculine, they're stonewalling you. Like the King of Swords comes off as very detached. This is a person that will not show their emotions. They want authority. They could be an air sign or even a Capricorn, maybe, an Aries, maybe, but they won't show you that. Or they think that you really constantly wanted the upper hand. You might have even said, I feel like you're my soulmate. I feel like I've known you in a past life. You might have really taken charge with this King and Queen of Swords energy if that's how they see you. My masculines, they might miss you. You know, this feminine, if this was a feminine, I think they had a lot of passion for you. I think they do want to come in from out of the cold with you. If this is a feminine and you're a masculine Libra, they won't show it. They miss you, but they think, and they might think that you miss them, but that you won't show it. And you are kind of holding your head high. The action you're taking towards your person, Libra, Six of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. Did you want victory and success with this person? Yes. Did you want to put it on blast? Yes. Did you want them to, reward you? I'm seeing two cards here with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Both of those cards want reward and recognition. You wanted that public recognition. You wanted to feel good. You wanted to feel self-confident. But the Six of Wands is in action, is you are up on your high horse. You're going to act as if, you can watch me walk through town. Watch me walk through town. I noticed you noticing me, but I am not going to get off my high horse and talk to you. And I think that you would plant a seed with them if it could be built upon, but this is what you're moving towards now. This is always new. This is a new opportunity. Some of you are focused on career now, very much so. And some of you might be doing very well. With the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, some of you guys have decided to focus mostly on Pentacles and take your heart chakra and make it a little bit more reasonable at this point. The action your person wants to take towards you, Nine of Swords and Page of Wands. So they sleep with one eye open about you. They stress, like they have anxiety. They worry about you. They worry about having to talk to you. They worry about running into you. The idea of communicating with you stresses them out. They do not enjoy the idea of thinking about having to do that. And they're a free spirit. This is a young, fun, happy, running around, goofing off, exploring energy. They would just want to casually, passionately explore something. This is about passion. Okay. This is a little bit more grounded. This is a person on a horse slowly walking through town. This is a Page of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This person wants to run around and explore the pyramids. Like they don't want to be tied down and they're stressed out at this point. What's between the two of you is the Ten of Swords. The mutual energy is the Ten of Swords. So you guys had a painful ending and somebody felt stabbed in the back. You might both have felt stabbed in the back in some way by one another. You both felt loss. It was a sudden crisis, I think. And I think you both felt hurt. You guys had a painful ending. The challenge and the problem was the Ten of Cups to the Hierophant. So for some of you, the challenge was somebody was already married and happily married, or the challenge was you were once married and very happy together. Your family approved, you had a wonderful relationship. For some of you, that was the challenge. It's like, it hurts that this person's my ex because we were once so happy and the sex was great too. But for others of you that never really came into union with this person, the challenge was somebody really did want this happily ever after. And somebody did want serious long term commitment. And somebody wanted to take that modest approach. Someone really cared about family. For some of you, the challenge was your faith, your religious beliefs. Your spiritual practices might have really gotten in the way. They could have gotten in the way for you too, Libra. Like you could have really believed that you were meant to be with this person because you experienced some synchronicities and you prayed about it and you were convinced. Like, don't think that faith is necessarily about what you think it is, and be careful what you pray to and why. You know what I mean? So those could have been any of the issues. What this person really wants from you now, I was like, what does this person really want from Libra? The Magician, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. So first of all, this person believes they can manifest you anytime they want. This person believes they can get what they want. The Magician is a calculated person who has a plan. The Magician also likes to work alone and they like to take the lead. So they think they can get what they want. But a magician is also not tied down, not at all. A magician and a high priestess are the first entities the Fool encounters on its journey through the major arcana. This is often considered a young energy. Not always, it depends on the spread. But I notice with the Knight of Wands and the Magician and the Page here, I think this person might have been a little still discovering their power. They also have more than one choice. They probably stand back and watch you from afar and wonder about you here and there, but they have more than one path. And they're pretty stubborn. They're pretty slow moving. And they're kind of at a standstill at this point with you. If they want to manifest you at all, they know that they would have to put in a good routine with you. They know that they would have to have a plan and they would need to figure out more about themselves because the magician is discovering himself. This is a person discovering their own power and themselves. So this person is showing up as a knight and a magician. Yeah, they've got Queen of Wands energy and Temperance energy, but I think that this person, one of the reasons it didn't work out was because the action they want to take towards you is just to have fun and be a page. Okay. And yes, they wanted to have a nurturing environment with you, but some of them might have been married. You guys might have been married and somebody ran around on the other person. This person's being stubborn now. This person might also be focused on career and they are discovering how to work hard, how to put in a routine. They know that that's what they would have to do. They know that they would have to be the one to communicate because this Six of Wands is not communicating, not even a little bit. This Page of Wands has to do the talking, and they don't want to do that because of this pain. Best case scenario between the two of you, the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the World. This is blind love. We blindly love someone or we dream about them. I think that you dream about them or there's like illusion at work that when the moon comes, things are not as they seem. So what does that mean literally? What does it literally mean when something isn't as it seems? something isn't what it really is. It is elusive. Like when you're walking around in the woods in the moonlight and trees look like monsters, they're not, they're trees. Or someone looks perfect in the moonlight, but in the daylight, you just have to see them for who they really are. This person isn't showing me that they're a bad person. On the contrary, with temperance here, they may be being divinely guided. They just might not be being divinely guided towards you. And that's something that everybody needs to accept, Libras and cross watchers. Someone's just gonna, I said, what's this ex gonna do? They hide from you. There is illusion at play. They're fearful, they're anxious, and so are you. Everybody's just gonna bury their head in work. Your person's very focused on work right now. And they're the hermit. They're withdrawn, Virgo here. They don't want to talk. They need time alone, away from you, withdrawn from you and the world. This cycle is complete for this person. And because the Six of Cups is here, I think that you were a part of their past and probably part of their learning process. It probably taught this person what happens when you use your power, and that, make the right choices and manifest towards something stable. You were probably part of this person learning that when you're the Knight of Coins and you're dependable, things go somewhere. But they saw themselves as the Knight of Wands. They know they'd have to put in a good routine to get to manifest you. And I don't know that you're having any of it. It looks like you've moved on, Libra, and which is good. So this is your ex reading. I did this because a lot of people want clarity about an ex. So if the oracle cards resonated and this sounds like your story, then it probably was. Hopefully, it will help you let go and hold your head high and move on to healing and make smart choices, and start new things in your life with people that will build and grow with you. And I do hope that you've healed now. I truly do. All right, Libra, that's your X reading. I hope it helps you guys. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.